Hey guys, it's Chi. I'm going to be talking about some very controversial things today, so that is just a disclosure. I would like to let you know that I will be talking about obesity and anorexia and just body image issues, okay? So we're going to start out with obesity because this is America, and as much as it sucks to say, America does struggle with obesity. A year ago, maybe. Around a year ago, because it was like springtime last year, I heard of a model named Tessa. I do not know her last name, but I know that if you Google plus size model Tessa, she will pop up. She is like 500 pounds. I think that's how much she was when like I heard of her. She's 500 pounds. I couldn't be sure. Don't fact me on that because I'm not 100%. However, what is important is that this woman has started a love your body movement. While that's well and dandy, I understand the idea behind the movement. It is very good to love the body that you are in. That is not the body she was born with. Does that make sense? There are women who were born naturally bigger. There are women who were born naturally smaller. My mom, when she was a teenager, her metabolism was so high that she didn't gain any weight. She was, quote-unquote, a stick. She got bullied for, like, her shoulder blades being bigger than her chest, if that makes sense. Like, she was very thin. I, however, have always been a bit chunky. I have a tummy. See? I'm not ashamed of it. I have really I have some thighs. They're thunder thighs is what some people would call them. I have big boobs. I have a big butt. I have hips. You know, that's fine. I have, like, kind of fat arms. That's fine. I love my body. Not all the time and not every day, but for the most part, I do try to love my body. However, this woman, this Tessa woman, is spreading a very unhealthy idea of body positivity. Body positivity is loving yourself regardless of flaws. Body positivity, however, is not loving yourself at 500 pounds. If you are at 500 pounds and you're comfortable there, that's fine. I can't speak personally on that, but I know I would have an issue with that. I would see myself in a very bad light for being 500 pounds, especially at 5'3". That is not healthy. And she's taller than me, but she's not like 6'4". And even at 6'4", 500 pounds is excessive. I know a 6'4" guy who is 217 pounds, and he's a big guy, you know? He is buff. And everyone's BMI is different. However, I hate that she's calling herself plus size, because since she's come into the scene as a plus size model, I tell people that I'm plus size and they ask me how much I weigh. That's irrelevant. Plus size usually means you cannot buy smalls and most mediums. Some mediums, it depends on the cut of the clothes and it depends on where you're getting them from and just size ranges. She is not plus size. She is obese. And I hate to say that word because it sounds so mean. But it is a medical term for severely and unhealthily overweight. And that is what this woman is. I cannot stress enough how dangerous it is to be 500 pounds. It is so health risking. She at any time could have a heart attack, could have a seizure, could have internal organ failure. She could get stuck somewhere and not get out of, like, say, a burning building. A building could collapse and she would not be able to get out because she is almost physically at the point where she is unable to move by herself. And honestly, as condescending as it sounds, it is surprising to me that a woman at 500 pounds is able to move by herself. And like I said, I'm not quite sure that she's 500 pounds. Fact check me if I'm wrong, but I know she's over 200 pounds at the very least. I know that. And when people tell me that she is not obese, let me tell you something. I'm 5'3" and I'm 245 pounds, and my doctor says that I'm obese. Okay? I trust a doctor more than I trust random people I meet on the street who are trying to justify unhealthy living behaviors. That being said, on the flip side, anorexia is not fun either. I struggled with anorexia. I struggled with quite a few eating disorders. None of these are good things to condone. I heard a mother one time tell her daughter that if she didn't eat this, she would lose weight. And I've never wanted to slap someone down in the middle of a Walmart so bad. I did not know her, but the look on her daughter's face was soul-crushing. Her daughter looked like she just got her soul ripped from her body. How could her mom say something like that? I do not condone anyone, especially parents, who feel the need to tell their children, you would look so much better if you lost some weight. It's none of your fucking concern. If your kid is healthy, their body size is none of your fucking business. Parent or not. My mom has struggled with weight. After she hit menopause, she gained a lot of weight. Because my mom is older. She's 62. After she hit menopause, she gained a lot of weight. Add that on top of the stress of having children. I honestly couldn't blame her for having an issue with her body. However, that being said, she has never projected her body image issues onto me. I am plus size. I am bigger. I am overweight. That's fine. My mom has never once in my life tried to put me on a diet. And if she did, I think I would probably leave. I would move out and I would never come back, because that is the kind of behavior that condones people feeling like shit about the body they were born in, feeling like they need a thigh gap, feeling like they need to be able to count their ribs without sucking in their stomach, feeling like if I was just 5 pounds lighter, people would think I was pretty, and that shit is not okay. I do not like people who feel the need to put other people down for their weight. I saw a post on Instagram, or was it, I don't know if it was Twitter or Instagram, I know it was reposted on Instagram. This lovely girl posted pictures of her in swimsuits because it was summertime, and some awful bitch, and I hate saying the word bitch because I feel like a lot of people I know do not deserve that title. Some awful bitch on Twitter, and honestly, I hope she watches this, said, if you're over 200 pounds, please don't put on a bikini. No one wants to see that. Nobody wants to see you being a complete cunt online to someone you don't know. First of all, you don't know what that girl is going through. You don't know what, by saying, you need to lose weight, you're such a fatty, or you're too stick thin, no one's gonna love you if you don't have some curves. You don't know what that's gonna do to someone's self-esteem. You know, there is no fucking wrong way to have a body. That being said, if you are not healthy, fix your shit, because we do not want to see you die. We don't want to see you have a heart attack, and we don't want to see you starve to death. I want to see everyone I know prosper and be happy in the body that they're in, but I also want to see them understand that there are some things that are unhealthy, and unhealthy eating habits are usually coping habits, and coping habits mean that there is something wrong. So please fix yourself so that I can continue to love and support and cherish and appreciate you in the way that you deserve. That is all. I am so sorry for my rant. I just felt it needed to be addressed. Have a nice day, y'all.